Hello again, everybody. There's Mary Hall. How you doing, Mary?
Doing good. Hi, guys.
My name is Dale DuFay, and this is, of course, the living room in H4 with our refrigerator and stove. Now these are being replaced. But yesterday we managed to remember how we talked about in the previous video about getting the floor out in that closet. Well, it took practically all day to do it, and we put. We didn't really have to, but we did anyway to support this wall. I mean, it's just amazing that this is all just floating there. But it is affecting the upstairs. You know, there's the rooms up there are sunk way down too. So when we replace these joists here in this whole room, we're gonna redo this whole wall too and jack it up. Today we got, what is it, a 20-ton jack. So we're gonna start jacking stuff up and supporting it. And then they started, 2 days ago we started using this ozone machine. These things are incredible. They eliminate any smell you can imagine, including the horrible smell from this horrible crawl space. I mean, look at that. It's just, you know, it's all got to be cleaned out. It's just holding moisture. And then it looks like they made the mistake that a lot of people make, which is they put the insulation in between the floor joists in the crawl space. And you should never do that. It doesn't do any good. In fact, as you can see here, it just falls down anyway and makes a big mess and does nothing. The real trick is to keep the crawl space at close of a temperature as the living space as possible. And that's not hard to do. It's got, solid cinder block walls. And then where there's any openings, of course, we'll insulate it and seal it real good. But in the meantime, we're letting it stay open and vent out, except when that machine's on. So we turn that on every night. We're gonna start turning that on. We got 2 of them. We might use both of them, get this horrible smell. And today we noticed a huge difference.
Yeah.
These things are incredible. I don't really understand the science behind it. It's real. If you did understand it, it's actually pretty simple. It's just an electrical spark that essentially, literally is it like sparks, and it does something to the molecules in the oxygen. It literally breaks them down and just kills any odor. You can't use it with pets around, or we can't have it on during the day while we're in here. But because it's not really good for anything alive, and including the insects. I'm sure spiders don't like it under there, the attic spiders or the crawl space spiders. But it's not good for plants or anything. But it does do an incredible job. I remember when these things first came out, they were the size of almost the size of this refrigerator. But we used to have to use them in insurance work to get rid of the smell from fire damage and whatnot. Here. And then we got this floor removed because it was all rotten. The joists seem okay here. We discovered that where we're standing right now, was the original house, and then over there to Mary's left is the addition. I guess this used to, what do you say, grain elevator? And this used to be the chute.
Yeah,
Apparently there was a silo right over in there, and the chute came down into this area. But they turned this half into, made this addition, and who knows when, back in the 40s, I think. And they put this part on, which is the whole upstairs, downstairs part of the house. So that's pretty interesting history lesson for today. And then I don't think we did much in this area. Like I said, it takes a lot of time to get it all out and cleaned up. In fact, we still have a lot of prep work to do before we put the new floor joists in. You have to cut out all the nails that are sticking out, all kinds of stuff we have to do. Which I'm hoping, this is Memorial Day weekend here, and I'm hoping, say after Memorial Day, I'm kind of planning this on the spot, so this is all new to Mary too. I was thinking after Memorial Day we'll get all our materials we need, which is a lot of 2x8s and a lot of plywood, tongue and groove, 3/4 inch subfloor plywood, and get this place buttoned up, and then we're gonna make sure that there's no, that it's literally sealed between the crawl space and the house living area. It's gonna be totally sealed off. But we can do that and achieve the warmth down there at the same time, because the heater vents all go through under there, so it should keep warming up as long as it's all buttoned up tidy. So anyway, that's what we did yesterday, and I'm trying to get motivated today. That's why I got Mary here, help motivate me. So can you say anything to help motivate the viewers out there? Is there anything you want to say, Mary, before we end this video?
I just want to say love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We got a good day going so far
here. I know, it's nice out. That's why it's got a good day to get some work done. All right, Mary, with that, we thank you all for watching, and we'll talk at you later. Love you.